Good morning, I'm Autumn.
And I'm Paige with your Blue Jay broadcast.
The most popular phone at LMS is the iPhone.
Let's find out the details and more in this story.
Your Blue Jay broadcast starts now.
Autumn, what are you doing?
Oh, just texting my friend.
What's so special about the iPhone anyways?
I don't really know. Let's go over to Caleb and Alex for more details.
Have you heard of the new iPhones? Yes, this year Apple has made two new iPhones, the iPhone 5S and the iPhone 5C. The iPhone 5S has the best all-around smartphone chip, which makes it work faster and function better. The iPhone 5S now comes in space gray, white, and gold. The iPhone 5S has a new fingerprint scanner which can be used as a log and verify purchases. The iPhone 5S starting price is $200 for an 8 gig with AT&T. The iPhone 5C is also another interesting phone made by Apple. The iPhone 5C, also known as the iPhone 5 Cheap, because it's made all with plastic. The iPhone 5C also has the same chip and everything as the 5. The iPhone 5C also has many colorful backs and cases. The iPhone 5C is also $100 less than the 5S. Let's see what McCain and Samantha think of the new iPhones.
What do you not like about the iPhone 5S or 5C?
I don't like how early it's coming out, especially after the iOS 7, iPhone 5 hasn't been that long.
What do you think of the iPhone 5S and 5C?
I think it's kind of dumb that you're going to spend an extra few $100s on minor improvements and a fingerprint scanner and plastic.
iPhone 5C because it has different colors on the back of it. You don't have to buy cases to make it look cool. And the 5S, I think the 5S is pretty cool because it has a fingerprint scanner.
Are you getting the new iPhones?
There's no place like home.
Paige, what are you doing?
Haven't you heard of the 75th anniversary edition of The Wizard of Oz?
No, let's find out the details and more.
I'll get you my pretty little dog, too. The Wizard of Oz has been around for 75 years. Let's celebrate. Though all the main actors have died years ago, they are still important to the movie. The Cowardly Lion was played by the professional comedian Burt Law. Toto was played by the female dog Terry. In fact, lots of things are different from the first cuts. Did you know the Scarecrow and the Tin Man was not the first choices? Dorothy would have been blonde if one director had his way. Before Victor Fleming came to help direct, the movie was going to be for an adult audience. One of the biggest changes was they originally cut Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So are you going to celebrate The Wizard of Oz 75th anniversary? I'm melting.
Other books that 8th graders are reading at LMS is The Outsiders.
Let's find out some more info on this interesting book.
The greasers and the socias are two different groups. The socias are the people who are rich and spoiled, and the greasers are the people who have to do everything on their own.
In the story, I love underdogs, whenever they come from the bottom, then somehow they rise to the top, so yeah, I would love to be a greaser.
As far as the movie goes, the kids are really wanting to see it, so I'm going to show it in class. That I remember thinking it was a great movie. It goes along with the book really well, so I think the kids will like it. It's been a while since I've seen it, but it has a lot of famous people.
We look to be seeing everyone in the school reading this.
Have you been to the birdcage lately?
No, what's the birdcage?
Let's go over to Gio and Deshawn for more details.
Have you ever wondered if our school will sell anything like popcorn, candy, slushies, coffee, or anything like that? Well, we do. Let's go over to our assistant principal, Miss Cantola, for an inside scoop on the birdcage.
The money for the cage goes back to the students and to supply the cage when you supply supplies, but student groups like Web, Stuco, Flight, Breakfast Club, they are groups that work it, and it goes back towards them so they can do things like mixers and different events throughout the year.
The Birdcage is a really cool place for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students to go in and hang out in the mornings and have a good time with each other.
I think students do benefit from the prices. It's pretty reasonable. You can't get a $1 iced coffee at Starbucks and places like that, and the money goes back to help. One thing that we're going to try to help is get PE equipment. So everyone in the building benefits, but mainly students.
If you want any of those goodies, be sure to stop by at the Birdcage from the time the bell rings to the time SSR begins. If you have any information on the Birdcage, please be sure to ask Miss Cantola, Miss Dellison, or Mr. Brennan for more information.
Dominic with your Blue Jays Sports Report. LMS now has fall sports teams. The fall sports for this year are football, cross country, volleyball, and cheerleading. The cross country team recently, their A team came in 3rd overall at their last meet, and the B came in 2nd overall at the last meet. Let's go over to Josh and Dustin for more on this story.
The Liberty Cross Country team is off to a great start, and the coaches have been hard at work. Now, let's go to them for the inside scoop on the cross country team.
I actually really enjoy coaching cross country. I've never coached a non-cut sport before, so it's a little different.
Now, let's go to the runners.
Go. I enjoy running cross country because it's good competition and it's just fun.
So every day we run about a mile and a half, more some days.
The cross country team travels to parks and other schools to participate in the meets. There are many runners here at the school that you may recognize. Here are a few of them. So if you like to run or if you like a challenge, then cross country is the way to go.
The volleyball's A team is 8-0, and they placed 3rd overall at our last home tournament. Volleyball's next home game is October 9th at 4 p.m. The B team plays first and the A team plays quickly after. Let's pack the house and support our Lady Jays.
Nice. Another score for the Blue Jay volleyball. It was the Liberty Blue Jays against Antioch. Let's go over to Emily Welter to find out more about Blue Jay volleyball.
What I like about volleyball is I just like to play the game.
The Blue Jays practice every day after school until 4:30. Practices consist of drills, sets, and also technique. As you can see, the volleyball team is working very hard for their next game. Currently, Blue Jay volleyball is 4-1 for the A team, and for the B team, it's 5-0. There you have it. Now you know a little bit more about the Blue Jay volleyball team.
One of the many groups that cheer on our Blue Jays are our cheerleaders. Let's go over to Gabby and Samantha for the details.
What are you thinking about doing when you get into high school? 2 things girls want to do is cheerleading and be on the Sapphires team. Cheerleading is one. They join it to support their school and to get noticed and to get in school activities. The varsity cheerleaders competed at the Missouri State Cheerleading Competition on Sunday, September 15th in Columbia. The team won the Class 5A Large Division for 5th consecutive year of competing. Another is the Sapphires.
Liberty Sapphires won first place in 2010, 2012, and 2013 for Missouri State champions. February 23, 2013, the Liberty Sapphires were named the 6A state champions at the Missouri State Dance Team competition. Not only is this a back-to-back state championship win for the Sapphires team, but this is their 4th state title in the past 5 years.
The Sapphires dance for the Blue Jays on halftime at football game. So here are 2 things girls can do when you get into high school. So is this a sport you want to do in high school?
Now over to Athletes of the Week. The Athlete of the Week for cross country is Dale Gachuli. Dale Gachuli is the Athlete of the Week for cross country because he is the only boy from LMS on the A team, and he has finished in the top 7 at every meet. The Athlete of the Week for volleyball is Jenna Rumbalski. She's the Athlete of the Week because Miss Renfro says she's very athletic, very coachable, and she's also one of the team captains.
This has been your Athlete of the Week report.
This has been Autumn
and Paige.
Thanks for watching your Blue Jay broadcast.